Hi, I'm Ashy. Welcome to my January alphabet painting series. So this year I decided to choose a New Year's resolution that I feel like is actually doable, and that is for the first 26 days of the year, to paint a small, quick watercolor sketch that corresponds with the letters of the alphabet. This will help me be disciplined and help me paint daily for this first, month or so. And hopefully this will help me also build that habit of creativity and just pulling out the paints every single day. And it's just building that habit of creativity. Let me know if you have any New Year's resolutions that you are deciding on for yourself this year. I'd love to hear your different ideas in the comments. So for each of these videos, I'll be using the brand new sketchbook that I'm starting this year. It's Moleskine watercolor album. It's not the highest quality paper, but for quick watercolor sketches, it does the job. Let's jump in. X is going to be for Xiaosaurus. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right, but basically it's a dinosaur. And I'm gonna draw as best as I can a dinosaur. And we'll see how it goes. So I just kind of didn't want my X to be for xylophone because or X-ray. Those are kind of like the most common ones. And so I wanted to find something that was a little bit more out there, less common. So that's what I did. I found something different. And we'll see how it goes. So again, just because this is a little bit more of like a precise shape that I'm going for, I am starting with the sketch and pencil. All right, there's my dinosaur, the Xiaosaurus. Now, I'm just gonna take my kneaded eraser and roll it over the dinosaur to lighten up the graphite. Okay, and now on to painting it. So, I found a couple different versions of this dinosaur online. I'm gonna go with one where it's kind of like pink and yellow. No particular reason, that's just the one I'm going with. I have no idea. Nobody really has any idea of what the accurate colors of these dinosaurs are, so, you know, we just guess and have fun with it. So I'm just kind of getting this yellow mixed up. I'm going to add just a tiny bit more blue to it just to mute it a little bit more. So I could add purple, blue. Okay, now I'm just going to get a light wash of that and basically color in the underside of my dinosaur here. And its legs and feet. Okay. Now I'm just kind of introducing some cleanish water to that just to let it bleed out a little bit. On some of the areas, not all of them. Okay, now I'm going to create a muted pink color. So I'm going to get a little bit more permanent rose, and then I'm going to add quite a bit of green to that, and it creates like a brownish pink color. If I added even more green, it would make it even more brown. And then I'm just going to take that color and touch the top of the dinosaur. And then here on the tail, the yellow's dry, so it's not blending, but it's kind of glazing. So if you layer two transparent colors or a transparent color on top of a more opaque color, you're going to get a change in the color, and it's gonna, so when I put the pink over the yellow, it created a bit of an orange color there. Now I'm just going to rinse out my brush and blend that out. And then I'm just going to take a little bit more of that color and add it to the top edge. Rinse, dry, blend out here on the leg. And then again, just introducing some more pigment where I want it to be darker. Okay. Just blend between those two colors on the leg a little bit more, and that will, because I'm now reactivating the yellow instead of just glazing, I am blending them and making a softer transition from the pink kind of through a little bit of orange into the yellow. Okay, I'm going to take a little bit more of that yellow here and define the arms a little bit more. Get that separation from the body. And then same with the back part of the leg. Just get a little bit more depth to that color. And then blend it out at the top. There we go. Okay, now I need to add an eye. So I think I'm gonna go with like a yellow, very muted yellow eye here. So add just a little bit of pink, more yellow, and then a tiny bit of blue. That's too orange, so add more yellow. There we go. And then create an eye there. And then I need to create some like claws or talons or whatever you want to call them. I'm just going to use a nice dark brown for that. So mixing Payne's Gray and Burnt Umber. There we go. And then I'm just gonna kind of touch to create some claws. Okay, and then on the eye, I'm just gonna add a tiny bit of detail to that. And it's so tiny that you can't really tell. And then it's gonna add a mouth, kind of a jagged line there. Okay, that's pretty much my dinosaur.
Now I do want to try to get rid of some more of these pencil lines, so I'm just going to use my kneaded eraser and rub out as much of the pencil as I can. Okay. And then I do want to add a little bit of texture to my dinosaur skin because it's kind of scaly, right? They're kind of reptilian. So to do that, I'm going to take a dry brush, just kind of get the bristles very slightly damp, and get some of my yellow, and then just kind of dry brush over the yellow areas, and that will get it a little bit textured. And you can kind of tap too if you want it to be more of a spotty texture, or you can drag if you want it to be more like a stripy texture. So I'm just kind of tapping that in now. Okay, now I'm going to do the same thing for the red. Making sure I don't have a bunch of water on my brush or a bunch of paint. And I'm just kind of tapping in that color now for this, because it's smaller areas where the red is, especially the more concentrated red. So I'm just tapping that in. Getting just a little bit of texture there. Then wipe off even more. There we go. All right, there's my dinosaur. Now I'm going to use my flat wash brush to do the lettering, and I'll use that pinkish color for the X. Okay. Is 4. Then I'm going to use, this is called pear yellow, so it's kind of like a yellowish green for my calligraphy. So this is a brush pen, allows me to do that pressure stroke that I'm attempting to get down for this kind of calligraphy-esque writing. So we have light pressure up, heavy pressure down. And there's actually an I in it. I was saying it wrong, I think. I mean, I don't know how to say it. So X, I'm gonna go ahead and put my X in crossed so that I don't get confused. Okay. X, I, A. O, S, A, U, R. Running out of room. Just gonna keep going. I ran out of room, but that's okay. Us. Okay, X is for Xiaosaurus, And that's day 24.
Thanks for watching. I really hope you enjoyed it and I hope you learned something. Be sure to subscribe to my channel and hit that notification bell to see when each of my new videos drops. Have an awesome day.